Meditation is like suspending yourself in jello. This video is for anyone who has not yet successfully meditated, or somebody who wants to meditate but their brain just won't stop, or they fall asleep, or they're too busy to meditate. This is the Daily Dose of Dawn at Dawn, number 110, videos designed to expand your thinking. Why do we want to learn this? Because once it clicks for you, you'll understand the true benefit. And until you do, you might give up trying, like I did for most of my life. Welcome back to my Happy Matters Collective. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. So, how did this come into my awareness? The first time I tried to meditate, something really cool happened. I was relaxing on the sofa and I imagined my neck going up like a giraffe and stretching out in my meditation. And at the time, I had this like a bump on the back of my neck from, my pain disorders were giving me trouble. And then that weekend, I went roller skating and I fell and smashed my chin into the floor of the skating rink, and the bump was gone. And I thought, wow, that's really cool. If that's how meditation works, sign me up. But it never happened like that again. It's just a cool story. So, for decades of narcolepsy, like, what did I do about it? So, I can only meditate like 3 to 5 minutes at a time. But that's a surprisingly long amount of time to sit with your eyes closed when you have narcolepsy. Okay, so after like a year or so of doing these, meditations, even short ones, even before I sleep, they make a big difference. So I want to describe it to you, like looking back now, I can see what the difference is. Imagine you're in a very noisy room and there are alarms and people talking and machine noises and chaos. And you slip into the supply closet and shut the door. And magically, all the noise stops. You lean back on the door, feeling the relief of the quiet, the release of the cortisol that was increasing as the noise was increasing. You let yourself slide down the door. Nothing's urgent, nothing's on fire, nobody needs you. You're not late for anything. You're comfortable. This is usually the point where I fall asleep. But if I don't, I stare into the blackness. I have aphantasia, so it's always completely black in my mind. And I look for the purple blobs that come when I hit that meditative state. And if you've ever been like lost in thought and someone's like, hey, 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 and then finally you hear them like the third time they say, hey, it's like that. It's like you're coming back from somewhere, but you don't realize you ever left. But wherever it is or was that you came from, it was a little break. And I always come back with less baggage. And that's the point of meditation, is to get you to that place where you're just like zero everything so that you can come back to life again. I've heard it said often that the practice of meditation helps you keep your thinking clear, but that wasn't my experience. I had to get hardcore with clearing my mind to the point of arguing with my thoughts and coming up with tactics and strategies to get my traumatized brain to stop thinking about things and ruminating and 100 tabs open. And I taught myself how to stop doing all of that. I have two long videos I'll put in the description about how to clear your mind without meditation. And if you are at that place where your brain still is running the show, You can change that. Takes effort, but you can. If you need help one-on-one, reach out to me, donsuper.com. I do take clients one-on-one.